Well, as you know, I've started doing a once weekly comment readout. Well, you know, I get literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments every week, and it's impossible to get to them all. So I figured, I'll pick one video and once a week, and we'll go through and share some of the comments that you've made. So try and acknowledge some of you. So here we go. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing alright. This is the weekly readout of some of your comments. Now, I did a video yesterday which is basically, why is that Sadiq Khan so bleeding obsessed with this whole ULEZ thing? What's the whole point to it? And obviously turned over a few stones, haven't we? But let's have a read of some of your comments, shall we? And share with everybody who said what. So, Stan. Hello, Andy. Hello, Stan. Seeing as you asked for views and thoughts on this matter, here is mine. It's legalised fraud via the back door. It's about bringing in money for crooks. It's a dark area, probably run by the mafia or billionaire dark forces. A better way to allow each car a point system, like a pay-as-you-go system. I think the whole entire ULEZ thing is a joke. I don't think it's fit for purpose. I don't think it works. I mean, what do you mean pay-as-you-go system? Like, I want to drive in London for 2 or 3 days, top it up with 20 quid. You know, it's revenue generation, isn't it? Again, I wonder. Patrick Khan is chair of a group called C40 Cities, a collaboration of mayors of big cities around the world whose aim seems to be to rid these cities of private cars. The group is funded by an odd set of entities, including George Soros' Open Society and the UK government. Well, I got sent the full pamphlet of, the House of Lords briefing on what they want to do to make things difficult for car drivers. And I'm sure that's the agenda with this going down the road. I really do. And you can see all the little parts and pieces falling into place. When I did the thing about all the deli counters getting shut at Tesco's. It's only a little thing, but where are they going to go? Back into these isolated little villages and cities? I'm joining the dots, people. I'm joining the dots. Sunshine 99. Everything they do under the name of climate change is clearly invented to create money-making investment opportunities for the millionaires and billionaires while we become poorer, sicker and weaker, if we let them. It's about consent, isn't it? Easy Tiger, straight to the point. It's all done by design, Andy. I believe you're right. Kim Haggerty. Sadiq Khan. Oh my God, I've heard some names for him. Won't listen to anyone. He's a little tyrant. He's not listening to anybody. I even saw an article saying he'll refuse to have a referendum on it as well. Ask the people. A lot of this is happening whether people like it or not. Bill McCulloch. Sad can. He is grenading the Labour Party. Good style with his actions. Maybe the traditional voters will finally wake up. As a northerner, I'm thoroughly entertained with this. Phil Sharks. I don't believe a word about any of this crap anymore. I just want to live my life. Don't we all? Don't we all, Phil? I've already complied when I went out and got diesel, which they told me to do. Stop complying with these power-crazed twats. Well, that's one way of putting it, isn't it? You've got a point, diesel's better, go buy diesel. And now we're being told it's poison. And you look at the price difference at the pumps. What do you believe? What they say or the opposite? It's all coming to a head. Busy Boy 42. The whole point of the ULEZ scheme is one of a constant, never-ending revenue stream, and the goalposts will be forever moved to keep that revenue stream continuing. I think full compliance won't take long, a year or two perhaps, and then the post will be moved again, especially when Euro 7 arrives. Just watch. I mean, I've got a, well, I suppose it's a nearly 8-year-old minibus now. Nothing wrong with it, but you know, I get clobbered, and I think a lot of people do. It's tradesmen and that sort of thing that, you know, want to enter London regularly where this is going to hit. It really is. Dominant 74, C40, ULEZ, net zero, no cars for Cornwall. That equates as no cars, no tourists. No tourists equals no jobs equals poverty. Cornwall will be destroyed. It's time people wake up and realise the disastrous knock-on effect. None of these people in these positions of power ever have any foresight, do they? William George Fraser. Do MPs pay the ULEZ charge when they drive into London? Or is it free like parking? I wonder if they can claim it back on their expenses. There's another one down here. Yeah, Marge Reed, C40 Cities. Look it up. Oh, I have. I must admit, I didn't know, Marge, what that was about until I was directed to have a look. It's pretty crazy where all this is going. Jeffrey Harris. Andy, I sent you a YouTube message about ULEZ. A YouTuber called Jeff Buys Cars found out that the mayor is chairman of C40 Cities. Check it out, please. You'll be shocked. Check it out, please. I've been checking it out, Jeffrey. I certainly have. Let's have another couple. Reg D. It's all about being a dictator and making money. It just seems like a giant cash grab to me, doesn't it? Here's another one. Borg010. It was never for the good of the people or clean air. It's purely extortion from the working class. You look at what Charlie Mullins come out with. It's just taking money from people that don't have it. It's nuts. Taz. I love that screen name. Electric cars as of April 23 are going to be subject to road tax and a congestion charge, otherwise the GLA would lose too much capital that feeds their excessive lifestyles. It's about controlling where people can and can't go. It's got nothing to do with emissions, because manufacturers could sort that out. Oh, and folks, electric cars do more harm to the planet than traditional cars ever will. The other thing I noticed is that there are no new power stations to provide all the electric these cars need. So much for being environmentally friendly. You know, you get people that love electric cars and people that can see it. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Anyway, that's a few of your comments, folks. I'll do another one of these on another video next week, and I'll be along with one more soon. So look out for that. Take care, and I'm off. Toodaloo.